some shit I gotta go over about the library in the most vulgar way I can, just so y'all can stop stealing. I almost I left my iPad out there and I almost lost it, so I didn't even remember. I'm getting older and I'm either getting too old or too comfortable. I think it's too comfortable. I was like, I'm at the crib, darling. I'm at the crib. Look, I got 5 bags. 5 bags for nothing. What do I do all day? Y'all remember the video? I was like, Blake, can I put on my own mascara? He said, yeah. Say, will you do it for me again? He said, yeah. That's how you get your kids to help you when you sick. Like, nah, let's get you some mascara, mama. You gonna remember that out of everything. Mama, let me put some mascara on you. Hoo, 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 hoo. And I know I don't act like it, but I'm conceited. So have me in no fucking hospital bed. I'm looking weak. Y'all better come in there and put my wig on, braid my hair, or do something. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my students too. Squeeze my feet or something. Don't be having me in there looking crazy. Y'all know how I am. I ain't joking. I don't be joking. I don't wake up. I do. I wake up like this. Don't have me in there being embarrassed. I'm in there slob coming out of my mouth. Y'all just have me looking like any fucking thing. Any fucking thing. Y'all know I ain't had y'all looking like nothing. Don't have me in there stinking in the hospital. I'm in there peeing on myself. Y'all ain't came in and checked my bedpan or nothing. Don't have me. I'll whoop y'all ass before I die. Don't have me doing it. Okay. Y'all, I got on a see-through outfit and my shirt keep coming up, so I ain't gonna get up. Because I don't need y'all seeing my tatas. I want a moo-moo. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm going through sickness or something. I want a moo-moo that I can wrap up so I can wrap it around my titties. So when people come in and say, your breasts look really nice, I need that. Yes, I'm telling y'all right now, this is all the stuff I need. This is all the stuff I need in my life. Y'all be thinking I'm not conceited. I am. I am. Make sure y'all come and polish my nails and polish my toes and braid my hair. Do not get me no wig for my fucking funeral. Y'all braid my shit like I'm in the hood. Do y'all hear me? And put some beads on that bitch like me and Stevie Wonder was together. Do y'all hear me? When y'all lay me to rest, that's what I'm gonna need. Some beads on the end of my braids. Okay? Okay. I'm missing something. I'm missing one. I think I left my device for Twitch on my bed. I think I know. So there's no Twitch today. Listen, guys. Listen. So today I was like talking to somebody about the library. Because I know last night I did the little episode about the library. Like, look at all this shit I do at the St. Louis Public Library. So what it is like you have to go. I'm going to look at the St. Louis Public Library page, okay? So I can't show you my screen because I be logging into shit and I don't edit. So it's like, I don't want you like trying to put your number because even the nicest kid is going to try to do it. It's like, don't do it, okay? So, browse. It's the books, the ebooks, audiobooks. So that's like by format. Format is like genre. So it's like, this is the different types of genres or different ideas that they have at the library. Books. Regular books, you can search for those, or ebooks. The regular book is a physical book, a book that you can pick up and hold. An ebook, they have two things. I think they have Hoopla and this other one, like where you can download the books or whatever. Hoopla is better. I don't know, they got this other shit you can download, and I told y'all I downloaded it. Don't never have nothing. It's like for older people, like who like to read like mystery books and romance novels and stuff like that. They all free on there. For me, I hate it. Completely fucking hate it. Cause I don't read that shit. So when you go to ebooks, you got fiction and non-fiction. And what you want to do is also you want to log in. That's the first thing I should do, was log in with my card. Okay? When you log in with your card, then it's like you can check the stuff out. But Hoopla, like if you want to keep it at home like a Kindle, it's like a Kindle, but it's free. Okay? That's the best one. Like, it's like, if you love books, that's the best one. You have digital collections, online exhibits, and archival collections. So when they say collection, they really are talking about like just different collections and stuff. So this architectural, they got photography, they got obituaries, you can stream and download stuff. So again, they got Hoopla on here, and like I said, Hoopla offers 200,000 ebooks. So it's like, that's like they have the most popular stuff. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I like it, because I'm like, I'm still into what's going on today. I'm nostalgic in style, but I'm a girl that is from today. So then you have Overdrive. This is like, I don't know, it's the St. Louis Public original downloadable provider. They offer ebooks too. I've never seen it. Free Gal Music. Y'all, Tumble Books I had at school. Y'all, I love Tumble Books. Tumble Books is the shit. You hear me? I love Tumble Books because it reads to you. And then it always gives them, like, what was the beginning, middle, end? What was this? They always ask questions at the end. And that's actually stuff they always test you on. So it's like, that is like the best thing. And it's like open answers. So it's like, you don't have to all have the same answer. Because one day a kid gonna be like, no, honey, that was not the problem. You see what I'm saying? So you all, like, Tumble Books is like really like that. And it's a quick answer. It's not something where they have to write an essay. So parents, if you use Tumble Books and you say no, you're going to answer those questions at the end. The question should just get to the point. Get to the gist. What is the beginning? Okay, that's the character and setting. It's like, that was, like I told you, like having a party, like Sam Cooke song, having a party. Let's go over that one. So the character and setting is like, Sam Cooke and his girlfriend are having a party at a house, right? At an apartment. They can have wherever they want to, right? They can say at a house, apartment. They can say in a hotel room, whatever. Like, that's what they think the setting is, okay? So none of those answers are wrong, right? So that's the character and it's a setting. Where did it take place? Then it's like, what's the problem? Well, they want to have a party, right? And they got to have guests. So it's like, the problem is they are having a party, right? And what's the solution? Him and his girl out there dancing on the floor. So that's it. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's how quick it is. So now all they gotta do is make a sentence out of that. Sam Cooke and his girlfriend wanted to have a party, right? And when they had the party, they were out there dancing on the floor. And that's it. That's all. That's it. That's how you get to the point. So it's like, don't have them telling you, oh, he was in there with a pink shirt on and he did this. That's not time for that. Tumble Books is like, it's a quick and easy answer. Then you have Open Library. And you also have Project Gutenberg. So next, I'm going to digital content. So the main thing that's important in digital content, like, you guys can look at comics and graphic novels, all this different stuff, but you can also go to online learning. So that's where you get something to teach you, you know. So like, somebody just asked me about the studio in here. So it's like, if you want to learn any of these programs and we don't have time to teach you, you can go to LinkedIn Learning. It's formerly Lynda. And so LinkedIn bought a Lynda, was like one of the most respected programs to learn from at our school. Like, when I went to Full Sail, they would give it to us for 4 or 5 years. Maybe I was paying for it, y'all, because I had so many subscriptions, I didn't fucking know. But the shit I had, it was like 4 or 5 years. I didn't use it that much, but if you want to learn how to do Photoshop, if you want to learn how to do InDesign, this is all the stuff. They have the entire Adobe suite. For older people, we used to call it Macromedia. So if your mama say, boy, we're going to use this Macromedia, it's because they used to call it Macromedia, okay? When I was learning, it was called Macromedia and Adobe bought it. So now, you see, like, you can learn any of this stuff, Pro Tools, you can learn all that through Lynda. And the reason why they like it is because the people that actually create the programs are the people that will actually give you the certificates. And it also checks to make sure you went through the video, all this different stuff. So if you're really interested in something, you're going to go through the video anyway because you want to see how to do it. In the studios, they have 2 screens and you can have the studio for 2 hours, and you got to actually put in time with like a person here for you to get the studio. So if you really want to learn how to do Pro Tools, or you want to learn how to do one of these other ones, it's okay for you to ask, can I book time for the studio? You see what I'm saying? Because you have 2 screens. That way you can see the video, you can hear the video, and you can work on the other video, on the other screen and do it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So then you can pause it when you want to and whatever. So it's like if you at home and you get like frustrated about it, book time in the studio and find time to do it here. Or you can put them side by side and work it that way. But it's hard sometimes because you don't get to see all the stuff that it does. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they have the entire Adobe suite. The entire Adobe suite is actually cheap for students. If you are a student and you can say, okay, I'm in school, you can send them your student ID. If your mother really gonna pay for that shit for Adobe, guess what the fuck is gonna happen? If your mother's gonna pay for Adobe, just tell them I'm a student. If your mother's gonna get you education, they always have education credits, and that's what I was telling the guy too. So it's like if they are gonna do that for you, let them do it. All right. Next, I did services. Okay, services. Reserve a computer. So sometimes you don't have a computer, you can reserve a computer at any of the libraries, and it has numbers on them. So they always say, well, that was the common computer. When you get to the library, look around and see what number computer you want and pick 2 or 3, okay? And then when you get home, you have to come back and do that. Mobile print, Chromebooks, mobile print is how you add the money to your account to buy stuff at the library. They don't take cash. You got to actually add it to mobile print. What else? Chromebooks and hotspots. I guess like if you're a citizen of St. Louis and all this different stuff, you qualify for a Chromebook or a hotspot or both. And you can get both. You just ask them. So it's like that's the stuff that's cool under services. They do passports. They have neighborhood. They also give out maxi pads. Like if it's at a time where your mama just don't have the money, or you know, because women, we get scared. If you go and ask them for a wellness kit, a woman's wellness kit, they'll give you a bag of maxi pads and some tampons. So that's something else they do at the library. Next, you can search the catalog events. So this guy was asking me, like, what can I do? How can I learn this? Well, it's a music theory class here. So I'm learning Pro Tools right now. I've always used GarageBand. So I'm using Pro Tools. I'm learning how to use Pro Tools right now. And so it's like, if you go here, it's like so many more classes for teenagers and kids than it is for me. So it's like they got Teen Tech Toys. Y'all, that's like all programming. OzoBots is programming. So if you know that you want to create a video game or you want to do something like that, then you want to go to Teen Tech Toys, because that's teaching you how to program. And it's teaching you like the simplest part of programming ever. Makerspace. If you want to do that, then it's like that's when you just supposed to like make stuff. So it's like you in a creative experience area, but you can make. I guess they use Tinker. They use Tinker, Test, Hack, and Create. So usually that's like 3D printing, but this is saying game design, music production, or digital art. So it's like you guys can always have something there. Mario Kart tournament for kids. Intro to Python. That's like a programming sequence or whatever. Queer book club. Teen anime club. So this is like stuff that we would actually do at school. Like we'll have like these little clubs and stuff at school. In Texas, I would, but they have these at the library. And in Frisco, they had the same stuff in Frisco too. Frisco, they got like wire benders and all type of stuff. So it's like, you guys, it's so much stuff for you to learn at the library that it's ridiculous now. Like, it's like, for real. Do y'all know, like, I spent so many years outside of school as an artist trying to have a studio, and you can never afford everything that you need. And it's like, who gonna help me get it? And so as an educator, I get discounts. Like, I've also bought little bits. You know, I bought it's like I have to call in for the discount, but the discount is only like 10% as an educator. So all the shit that y'all stole from me, my little bits, my little programming kits, all that stuff, I paid for that stuff myself. And so it's like that's it. It's like, y'all, I don't know how else to tell y'all, but it's like, I really hate other people that are educators. It's like they have been stealing. Y'all do not know how many educators will set it up for you to have good scores. Like, that. The reason why they started stalking me, y'all, is because I always have good scores. So at first they used to give us like an extra check. Then they started giving us a check. The district started giving people checks and they pay. So if the kids' scores go up, the district gives it to you. I was at a charter school, so I never had that situation happen. So they started stalking me because I can get my class to pass the test. And it's like, that's the dumbest reason and so then the next year they'll actually try to stalk me so I won't get my check from the district for having my class be good on the test. They'll actually give the money to the principal. At least that's what they thought, because they actually started giving it to the teachers. So other teachers will try to drive other teachers outside of the school because they want to be the better teacher. Y'all understand? Or they want their check, or they can split the check up or whatever. So it's like they started doing this to good teachers because they wanted their money. And so you have some bum ass teachers just ganging up on one good teacher to get them out of the building so they can say that check is theirs, or they were the people that did that, and they never were. So it's like, that is really a pitiful situation. It's like, why would you even become a teacher? So every part of life, you're going to end up having a person that's like a cutthroat person, or somebody that wants to, cutthroat is not a bad thing, but somebody that wants to like hurt other people to get somewhere. So if that's the case, it's like, this is such a good thing. It's like such a fundamental thing for me, because it takes a long time for some artists. Like, we do not have studios all the time. Sometimes we cannot afford it for years. And so it's just like, this is the place for you to start. And it's always something that we can just always get back. But I hate those bitches. I really do. So I really was talking to everybody. But yeah, for the kids, I really do hate those bitches. I'm so serious. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that everything is peachy keen, and it's not. So that's it. So that's how you use the library. And then with all this stuff that's in the library, if you don't know how to use it, you take those classes. If you don't have time to take the classes, then they have these appointments called Tech Connect. And you get a technician that help with everything. You get a librarian to help you, and they also have a youth thing. They have kids, teens, and educators. So educators, we get a lot of help too. We get a lot of support. And what they call this here is called the creative experience. If you go to the creative experience page, you can go down and you'll see like the 3D printing, the animation, all the stuff they offer, and they'll give you like a basic overview of what you can do to use it. So they support your library. Then you got careers, and then you got the St. Louis Public Library store. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? But that's all. Just make sure that you're not stealing somebody else's. Just because somebody is better than you does not always mean you have to do anything to hurt them. Y'all understand? That's why I'm telling you this. The whole time I didn't have a studio, the whole time I was struggling to pay for Photoshop, for the whole Adobe Suite, y'all. I'm talking about every 5 years, I got receipts, I pay for it. And so it's just like, stop. Y'all see what I'm saying? Stop, because it has been hard for me to have a studio. It really has. It has been hard for me to have and keep a studio. And for this stuff to be here, and now it's like, it's something that I can use. Like, it's a studio I can be at and work at. I don't care which one I go to. I like all of them. And so it's just like, please stop. Like, please stop trying to stalk and hurt creative people. Y'all understand? That's the only reason I'm a good teacher, is because I'm a person that creates too. So if I'm in the classroom and I know I need a worksheet, I can just sit down and create the worksheet real quick from my computer, send it to my email, and print it off on another computer. Y'all understand? So it's like, the people will take it for granted that I'm able to do that. They want to use me for stuff and do this and that, and I'm just there as a designer. I was never there as a teacher. This morning, this lady asked me, she said, well, Shantae, what are you going to do? I was like, well, web development, I could do, whatever. And she started talking to me as if I didn't know anything. She said, well, it's because you look so young. Yeah, I know. I know I look young. And so I was waiting for her to tell me what I said about her, because the person that stalks me will listen to this show and try to tell them what I said about them. Y'all be waiting, because it's like, see, you a stalker. You see what I'm saying? You wait for every negative thing that I say about somebody to tell them. So she didn't say anything about that. But that's it. She was a teacher where I taught at too. She taught with me somewhere. So it's like she was asking me, and it's like, I could do whatever. But I said, y'all always have to remember that I'm a designer. Like, I am a creator. Like, I should be paid as a creator. That's it. Like, stop trying to play me for some low budget bullshit, and I'm a fucking creator. I'm a business in myself. And so it's like, yeah, just stop. Like, it's like this shit has pushed me back 100 years, but I'm telling you guys, come to the library and it will push you forward 10,000 years. Y'all understand? It's like this is the basis of everything. And it's like something that I have just enjoyed since I've been here. And Frisco, I have my hats off to you too. The only thing is, it's different in Frisco. Like, I complain about the makerspace here. The makerspace here is expensive. So it's like another place for us to make. It's not the library, it's another makerspace. It's very expensive, and I think the people are very much snobs. I'm so serious, because at SIUE, they're very judgmental, and they will like look at your work and think they have to judge it, or they'll tell you they can't help you or whatever. When in Texas, the makerspace is so free and weird and cool. Y'all understand? And it's in the office building. Like, the makerspace in Texas is like so fucking off the wall, offbeat where it's at, that you'll be like, oh my god, I just love that there. But here they like a little bit too uppity. Y'all understand? I'm sorry to say that, but y'all not even uppity. Like, y'all just some bitches just that got some shit to do. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If you come to the library, it's really open and free, and it's much like Texas. You see what I'm saying? So then what's opposite is the library in Frisco, in Texas, is kind of expensive, you know, because you got to pay for most of the stuff. At least here they give you like a $5 credit every month, so you can use your $5 credit to go towards 3D printing, to go towards large format printing, to go towards any other materials you need for Cricut or whatever. So it's like that is like the coolest shit ever, because in Frisco it's just, it kind of gets like, oh man, I gotta print this, but it costs $2 or $3, you know what I'm saying, or it costs $10, $15. So it's like, that's it. But I can make at the makerspace, I can do it too. The makerspace in Texas also gives a discount. It gives a discount if you feel like you just too poor and you can't pay it. You could just go in and be like, shit, I'm too poor. The man will actually just change your account in front of you and say, okay, give us $10 this month. And that's it. And then next month, if I get a job, I'll give you $25. You see what I'm saying? I just go back in and change it back. So it's like, be honest with yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it is. It's like, because they so good to people, you don't want to be mean to them in Texas, because they so sweet. Like, it's like they are sweet as pie, and that's how they are here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, the Frisco library is just like, it's just a little expensive. Like, give us a break. Give me a break, you know? So that's it. It's like it kind of switches, you know? But in Frisco, they not snobs. The only place, and I think it's just because they know me from SIUE, that I have trouble with, is the makerspace in St. Louis. It's like, y'all are some fucking assholes, and it's overpriced. You understand? It's really overpriced, because it's something where we should be just able to make and it be okay. Y'all just charging too much fucking money. That's it. Okay, let me go over what today's show is. Alright, so easy peasy. 10 ways to show up for yourself. Commit to habits, practices, routines, and rituals that are good for well-being, even when you don't want to. And so this is something that you have to do. Like, it's like, if you are creative, create and figure it out. You see what I'm saying? I remember this show with your girl, man, what's her name? That Mary Seal, Heidi Klum, and it was, listen, y'all, I'm about to melt. I love Heidi Klum. Like, to me, she is like a new Audrey Hepburn. And it's like so great, because, you know, before they just wanted just to see American women be like Audrey Hepburn, and that's why they put so much highlight on her. But it was other foreign women that did the same thing. Heidi Klum is such a person that knows poor, rich, middle class, how to survive and how not to survive. Like, it is like, the stuff that she does on her show is brilliant. Like, when she is like taking somebody that does not know how to sew. Remember that year she did not know how to sew at all. This girl was like, fuck y'all. She did not know how to sew, and she won that contest. It's like, because other people can sew for you. Because that's what it is. It's really like, a designer is a designer. Like, we don't care. We gonna give you whatever prototype we have. Be like, what can you do? We going to an engineer, like, what can you do with this? You see what I'm saying? So the engineer be like, okay, I can make that. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't design it's like all they thinking about is it gonna fall apart? Can I keep this together? Like, what's the better way for me to put this together? And even though I can do all of it, sometimes I'm not good at putting it together. Y'all understand? Like, I'm a young person. It's just like I'm gonna slap some shit together and see what you can do to fix it. That's it. I'm gonna give you the idea and now make it for me. And so that is what it was. It was like we got a chance to see in their show that what it is like we are designers. Like, that's what we do. We create. And it was just so good to see her win because that's what we do. It's not like we gonna always be somewhere telling you, I'm gonna draw this out and now I'm gonna tell you what I want you to do. I'm gonna want the pieces to put it together, but I really don't want to know how you put this shit together. I don't want to know how you sewed those pants. Sew the pants the way I showed you. You see what I'm saying? Get them an inseam, line them up for this big girl, because I'm tired of that shit too. Like, give some big girls some lining in their clothes. So it's like, don't just get, what is that, too much? No, put some fucking lining in a size 18 and 20. You understand what I'm saying? In a fucking 5X. That shit gonna be sexy. That's why y'all don't do it. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all gotta, like, smaller women have cellulite too. Y'all, that is the best way for you to cover up that cellulite. It's for you to line those pants the way you need to. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They forever skip that for women that are heavier. And it's like, no, bitch, give me some sateen in my fucking clothes too. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It is like since I've been every size and worked at every type of store, it's such a misconception for them not to line the clothes. You see what I'm saying? And it's like so easy. And they'll sell that shit for $6. I have gotten line pants when I was a skinny girl. When I was a size 6 and 8, I got line pants for $3, sometimes $2. And you mean to tell me you can't line a size 18 pants? When soon as they get up to like 16, they forget to put the fucking lining in her. Like, you cannot fucking play with me with this shit. So it's like, give a big girl some real designer shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna cost you number $4, bitch. It's only $2 more extra. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with people. So that is something else. It's like, what did I get to that point for? Because, like, y'all, that really pisses me off. But it's like, commit to giving yourself things that are good for you. Commit yourself to creating. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's what I was saying. I don't know why I went there, but I was on a tangent. I gotta come back. I gotta bring myself back. Okay, allow yourself to feel a multitude of feelings without labeling it as wrong, bad, or negative. That's it. Give yourself a chance to be a human being. That is what being a human is. It's not copying and pasting. It's not, I'm going to do this like you. It is, you have to stop and give yourself a chance to be a fucking human. You got to feel every emotion that you have. You understand? And it's okay to feel it. Practice listening to your needs and discovering different ways of meeting those needs. Do that. Practice it. Practice self-forgiveness for not being perfect, for forgetting, for your past, for what you don't know, and for getting off track sometimes. That's what it is. You have to give yourself self-forgiveness, and that's like something that you can't take lightly. It's always number 4, right? You can't never take number 4 and 14 lightly. You know what I'm saying? Don't take number 4 lightly, because self-forgiveness is hard for some people. You just want to keep poking yourself. I was wrong. I didn't do it. And it's like, forgive yourself. If somebody is looking at you and they forgave you, forgive yourself. And you stop, forgive yourself. If you didn't stop, you understand what I'm saying? It's nothing to forgive. Like, you really want to go to jail. Like, if people don't stop, they want to go to jail. So it's like, forgive yourself. Just sit there and think, was it that bad? That's how you kind of get over anxiety, too. That's how you get a chance to, let me throw myself out this fucking window. Y'all understand? Because it's like, there is no way that you still that you got that much anxiety about anything. Okay? Let yourself start over and over as often as needed. So start over. It's okay. You know, I have had to start over every fucking time because somebody takes something or they stalking me in some kind of way, and it's like, that's why I'm like, if I go back through every storage, I can't even go back through some storages. They stole the storages too. So it's like they done went through all my shit, all this stuff, and it's like I got the art supplies, you know, to have a studio. Like I probably do have a studio. And so it's like, I want my studio. I don't want to always be sitting in somebody else's. Take care of your basic needs, stay hydrated, get enough sleep, move your body, and eat plentifully. Yes, eat, pray, love. So I get to the bus stop today, and I took a walk. I took a long walk to get there. My back was hurting, but not as much. So I was able to walk a long distance. So I just kept turning whatever corner I have to get to the bus stop. So what happens is I get there, and this lady say, "You too heavy." No, I'm not. Somebody put me in the hospital and gave me a shot to gain weight. I'm talking about, y'all can see the video. You can see the video of the difference in how I look one day and then 7 days later how I started to look. So it's like, no, I'm not too heavy. So then she says, because I was thinking, well, yeah, my bag might have too much stuff in it today, but for real, if it's heavier, it's better. My back is like always feeling better. If I put my backpack on, I don't have any trouble with my back. So she says, I was like, nah, because I got titties now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, for real, I got some titties. So I'm not worried about being heavy. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And then I see other women, I'm thinking, I'm still not heavy enough. If you still looking at me and trying to talk to me like I'm a little girl, maybe I'm not heavy enough. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, you not talking to these big women like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these women still thicker than me. They still got more body than me, and you sitting her still trying to treat me like I'm a child. So she was like, yeah, you just too heavy. I lost weight. I was looking at them like, but you ain't got no titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some titties, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you want me to feel bad about that? Like, for what? I've been every size before, and I could be every size again. Like, it's like my life is not over because I gained a little weight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck y'all. Oh, yeah, then I was telling her about the watch. I was like, if I look at my stats, I'm completely fucking healthy. If you take my blood, I'm completely healthy. Besides thalassemia, I am healthy. Like, I don't have any other medical. I don't eat bad. I'm like, y'all can kiss my ass. For real, I gotta eat too before this class. Okay, let me hurry up. Give yourself permission to rest, to take breaks, and to have downtime. So I cannot go to the McDonald's over here. That food is so nasty over here. Give yourself permission to rest, to take breaks, and to have downtime. So give yourself permission to take a break. Spend quality time with yourself, reading, writing, creating, and getting to know who you are underneath who you think you should be. So when I'm redoing this racial healing, even though it's going to be a zine, I'm going to try to put it on I'm trying to put it on like the internet or whatever. It's like, for real, like, that's part of just becoming a better acquainted with who you are and your history. Like, it's gonna make you become more acquainted with your ancestry. You see what I'm saying? Use a lens. So number 8 is very important. Use a lens of curiosity and compassion with yourself as often as possible. And that's it. Like, it's like, oh my God, I wonder. That's why Jessica Lee's, I really hope she puts it back up. Body porn was just, and I know it's so naive of her. Like, now you could think, and Jessica Lee would think, oh my God, I was just too naive. Like, it is, but it was like the best thing, because it's like, that's how you really create compassion for yourself. Remind yourself that you are as worthy of being shown up for as anyone else in life. Make yourself a priority in your own life. So that's it. You have to make yourself a priority. And with that, you make your kids your priority. You make your husband your priority, your family your priority. Whatever you want to do, your mom, your dad. Nobody can tell you what to make a priority. So y'all, this lady, I told y'all she was in a wheelchair, and the last time I saw Marcia with her, she was telling the lady that she needs to move out of there. And she said, I think I'm ready to move out. So they started thinking that she wanted to stay there for a minute. I'm thinking, no, she probably want to stay there because it's the city. Like, I would want to live downtown too, because I do everything downtown. Like, it's like, I can get on a train at 8th and Pine. I wouldn't want to leave this hotel, the place I'm staying at right now. I would not want to leave it. If it was like a dingy hotel and Blake could get his own room, I'm not playing. Me and Blake could be living right there in that dingy ass hotel doing the same fucking thing, because it's by everything. Like, first off, we get to save money because it's not that much money, first off. Then number 2 is we don't have to worry about paying any bills. Like, y'all all, like, it's like people always think they gotta have a house with some bills and a car with some bills and this with some bills. And it's like, don't y'all get tired of paying fucking bills? Like, it's like, I'm so billless. Like, people think that when I get Blake back, me and Blake, if I get those taxes, we get us another bus. Like, I'm not about to sit here and just keep trying to be in an apartment and all that. I want to be by the lake when I want to be by the lake. And this time I know now we could just live on that fucking bus until it's time for us to, like, while we fixing it up. I'm not about to spend my days and nights trying to just, I'm going to do this, that, and I can fix that motherfucker up anywhere. And we tried probably driving back to Texas to the makerspace to get, because it was so many people in Texas like, yeah, we'll help you fix the bus. Like, they were, like, actually contacting me and telling me they'll help me fix the bus up to help make a schoolie. And this is the best thing. So many of them invent so much stuff. They don't even care. They'll just come and they'll probably come and sit in there and just work with me for free. Like, it's like, they don't care. And they be like, Shantae, I got this cool thing. Well, shit, yeah, let's put that shit in there too. So it's like, I just like it because that's who taught me how to make a Raspberry Pi. The man had me print out I printed out my case. And I made me like a Raspberry Pi computer. The man taught me how to put it together. And it was just because I bought it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just wanted a Pi. So I put it together and the man just was like teaching me everything. Like how to work the programs and all this stuff. And it's like, they have a store next to the makerspace in Texas where you could just go get all this shit. Like all this technology shit. Just screws, bolts, everything. And so it's like y'all just, I don't know. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to be stuck in something like that? Like, I don't want to be stuck in a situation of bills and I got one kid. It's just me and my kid. Like, what the fuck do I look like trying to go out and buy a whole house and have all this stuff? It's like, no, the bus is just fine. And it's, you know what I'm saying, $300 for electricity. They had me hooked right there. I ain't never turned back. I never thought that I would live in conventional housing. Because I'm a creative person. Why the fuck would you want me to push me into something that I don't want to do? It's not even part of my nature. Like, it's not even part of who I am. I like living like that. So it's like, for real, I know it's a hotel room. It's a dingy hotel. And I'm talking about, it reminds me of every Diana Ross movie. It reminds me of every, like, Cary Grant. I'm talking about every fucking star I could think of that has had to live in. Audrey Hepburn live in a hotel room and they hanging their stockings over that pole, you know, over that pipe. So it's like, that's it. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't want to live like that. So yeah, I mean, they can put me in an apartment or something, but they gotta pay the bills. I'm not paying shit. Like, don't put that shit in my fucking name. Put that shit in y'all so I can leave when I want to. I'm trying to get my son and go. Okay, next, get your finances in order. This is like how you make your life easier. Spend only what you've got and clear any debt. Like, clear your debt. Get rid of clutter at home. Don't put things off. I told you I got to get rid of those extra clothes I got. If I'm not wearing it, it has to go. Be intentional with your time. Simplify your priorities. Plan and prepare. Get organized. Be specific about your goals. Develop routines. Declutter your wardrobe. Make peace with yourself. You see, it's always there. Number 10 is very important. No, that's number 11. Number 11 is very important. Look after yourself. Protect your time and energy. Identify the biggest stress in your life. And most of all, go for a walk. Anywhere where they have an ampliade. I forgot the word, y'all. That's like my favorite word. So it's like, that's it. Like, these are so many things that you can do for yourself to make your life easy. Make it easier for you. And the main thing is you, while you. Focus on you. Nobody is youer than you. Thank you, Dr. Seuss. Anyway, that's it. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black. Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns, telling you guys to please have a great fucking week and weekend too. Bye.